Since the late 1700s, the Oak Island team, directed by geologist Terry Matt and historian Charles Barris, has been exploring the island for treasure and undiscovered secrets. They found a mystery location known as the Money Pit, which has served as the focus of innumerable searches. 90 feet below the surface, the team found a sizable empty area that might be a tunnel or secret chamber. Some people think they may have found something more hazardous than riches, which has led to additional inquiries and rumors. A tiny piece of gold that was discovered in the Money Pit and suggested more undiscovered secrets was another fascinating discovery. The group is currently making progress with every discovery. Combining hands-on learning with science. One of the most remarkable discoveries made during the excavation of the island's lengthy hidden past was a gold-plated 14th century brooch that generated discussions about whether it belonged to the island's former residents or was related to the legendary treasures. Fragments of 17th century human bones with an unexpected origin were another fascinating discovery. The history of Oak Island became even more complicated when DNA tests showed that people from distant places had somehow found their way there. Another fascinating find was a 95-foot tunnel beneath the garden shaft that had already yielded silver and gold. As the team continues their journey, they discover more mysteries and hidden secrets about the island. The team, led by Rick and Marty Lagena, has been searching for treasure off the southern coast of Nova Scotia for nearly 20 years. They have found underground passageways and rooms beneath the ancient cave of Oak Island, which they believe holds secrets from centuries past. One day, they broke into a cave that had been closed off for thousands of years. The Curse of Oak Island is a unique adventure that combines history, archaeology, and treasure hunting. Everyone was stunned by the discovery and started to speculate that these hidden areas might be concealing ancient artifacts or treasures. As they worked to map the underground structures, they encountered a difficult obstacle when attempting to enter the recently found cave. They made the decision to record their exploration in order to document the moment when they eventually found Oak Island's hidden treasures. Even though the team had made important discoveries, they were also collaborating with Scott Barlow and a team from Dumac Contracting Limited to assist in the excavation of another crucial area known as the Garden Shaft. This area had previously been difficult to explore because of flooding, but during this portion of their work, they discovered a hidden cave that was roughly 65 feet deep and had wooden beams that suggested it was a sizable man-made room constructed beneath the island. The team's perseverance and the possibility of new discoveries made the show, The Curse of Oak Island, an unforgettable journey. In an exciting report from Aiden Technologies, the team on Oak Island revealed that they had spent 2 years gathering information on the Money Pit, one of the most well-known and enigmatic locations on the island. They are getting ready to explore a deep cave, 140 to 142 feet underground, in an effort to determine whether humans have ever explored this area before. In order to ascertain whether people have previously entered Aladdin's cave, the team utilizes a high-def camera to examine it. They also use sonar technology to produce comprehensive scans of the cave, which may help them comprehend its layout and its secrets. The team uses a special sonar device called the Echolager D710, which sends out strong radar pulses to detect objects, artifacts, or barriers hidden within the cave. This information helps create a 3D map of the underwater spaces needed to explore, showing the true nature of the cave and potential paths leading to other secret areas of the island. Blaine Carr, an underwater imaging expert, is crucial in helping the team solve the puzzle and uncover the secrets of Oak Island's past. The team gathered in their war room to view 3D images taken by the sonar scan, which showed a man-made entrance leading into a cave that appeared to have formed naturally. This finding energized them and gave them hope that a significant discovery was imminent. When Rick saw dirt on the floor and Marty displayed evidence of odd objects discovered inside the cave, he became enthusiastic about the prospect of venturing farther into the cave, thinking they were on the brink of a significant archaeological discovery. There may be more to Lot 5 than first appears, possibly a bustling, as the team started to delve deeper into the area, which had not been thoroughly examined before they found surprising elements like broken red pottery embedded in rock layers with a striking purple glaze and a dark, rich glaze on the inside. Long before the 1760s, iron was found deep below using a metal detector, indicating the presence of important iron artifacts. When a lump from the previous season's findings was discovered to be a metal lock, The crew began to believe that the circular region had been purposefully constructed by somebody, probably the original people who had hidden there. Treasures. Although Emma's CT scan provided more precise information, Elle thought it was more likely to be an old river raft. The team is eager to investigate a tunnel beneath the garden shaft in the hopes of finding something significant. They come across an unexpected drip of water leaking from the tunnel soil, prompting Roger to suggest a solution to stop the water. He intends to drill 9 large holes in the affected wall and fill them with urethane, which will solidify and seal the leaks. This brings the team closer to the tunnel that leads directly under the garden shaft and towards an area they call the baby blob. The spike is full of iron and may have served a variety of purposes prior to the 1840s. Carmen Legg, a blacksmith expert, identified the object as a wedge about 4 inches long with a ring around it. A crucial meeting involving hydrogeologist Dr. Fred Michael, chemist Dr. Mark Liu, and geoscientist Dr. Ian Spooner is called around the money pit location. Metal traces can be found using fluorescence testing, and non-metal materials including wood, organic materials, and ceramics can be found using fluorescent spectroscopy. The team begins drilling a new borehole, KL-11-5, with the goal of intersecting with L-16 and reaching the center of Aladdin's cave at 142 feet. A high-def camera shows the interior of the cave and a square-headed bolt on a wall, confirming human activity within the cave. Dr. Spooner explains that borehole L-16 leads to Aladdin's cave, a large cavern known to the team as Aladdin's cave. An old coin discovered during Rick and Gary's thorough examination of Lot 5 suggests that there are still more treasures and stories to be discovered. The coins closely resemble an ancient Roman coin discovered nearby and point to a larger story developing at Lot 5. A group of specialists used computed tomography and X-ray fluorescence, XRF, to analyze coins discovered on an island. According to CT scans, the first coin was composed mostly of copper with a trace amount of silver, indicating that it was old but predated contemporary coin-making methods. The second piece, which resembled Roman coinage in its complex design of a female figure, was discovered to be composed of copper, silicone lead, and tin. The final coin was handmade, had a distinctive pattern, and contained high amounts of calcium and phosphorus, authenticating it as a 13th century French denier. The group conjectured that the coins might be related to a well-known French trade token, and that the Knights Templar might have contributed to their discovery. A well-shaped piece of timber, a rusted iron nail, white and blue ceramic, and a clay pipe stem near a large rock were among the evidence of human activity found by Oak Island's team during their recent exploration to find underwater artifacts from their previous expedition near the dam. Fragments of old glass bottles also emerged from the mud, revealing a story buried in the Mi-A disc-shaped item with a center hole that resembled an old Chinese coin was discovered when a metal detector detected a significant amount of metal. This implies that the region may have formerly been a commercial hub impacted by a shipwreck or the actions of nearby Native Americans. Expert analysis said that the enormous shard of pottery that Jimmy discovered buried in the earth after Marty removed large rocks from a circular area was probably a large cooking vessel from the late 1700s that was either hidden by someone or possessed by the island's initial occupants. As Jack and Helen dug through the remains of the circular building, they found a hand-rotted nail that might have been used to fasten a wooden structure, pieces of a pipe stem, and a nail that indicated a log cabin beneath the layers of earth. They also found a metal hinge that looked like it was a part of a frame structure. The discoveries made at Oak Island keep assembling a more comprehensive account of historical occurrences and constructions that provide light on the lives of the island's first settlers.